Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Have you wondered what you would really eat in an emergency if you couldn't prepare anything? If you couldn't use water, you couldn't heat anything, all you could do was open and eat foods that you had that were shelf stable and required no preparation. We know emergency situations happen all the time, but we never really know what is coming, what to expect. We know we'll have bad times and hardships, but under what conditions, we're not always sure. I wanted to share with you some ideas of foods that you could store, foods that you could open and eat that required no cooking, no water for mixing, nothing. Just open the package, have something to eat, and do this for many days at a time. It could be a challenge and it might not be something we would choose to do, but it's a reality of something that we could face. So why not be prepared for the things that may happen? First, think of the start your day with breakfast. What are some things you could do for breakfast? You could get your favorite cereals and get some shelf-stable milk that comes in small packages. If you have an individual package of milk, you can open it, use it, and then the rest isn't going to be spoiled if you have nowhere to store it. And that's a reality that foods that you open and don't use all of it, you'd need a way to store it that it's not going to spoil, and you may not have that. Breakfast could also be granola bars, power bars, protein bars, ones that you actually enjoy and you're willing to eat. Get ones that you like. A hardship time is not a time to start trying to figure out to eat something that tastes terrible or that you don't enjoy. Look for dried fruits, individual servings of fruit, small individual containers of juices. Make sure that you're buying nutritious things that are actual 100% juice. Don't get juice drinks. Get 100% juice so that the foods you're storing are actually going to provide you the nutrients that you need. What about lunch? Lunch can be as simple as crackers, peanut butter, packets of meats like tuna, salmon, or chicken. The small containers are something you could open and you could probably finish and it wouldn't be wasted. Maybe you even want a little dessert. Look at applesauce or pudding packs. Thinking about dinner, look for open and eat entrees. It doesn't just have to be a can of chili or a can of ravioli. There are lots of tear open and eat entrees that are designed to be microwaved. The microwave isn't cooking them any further, it's simply heating them up. Or don't have a way to heat them up, you still have a meal that's already prepared for you. Look for things that you could tear open and eat, not that you need to tear open, add hot water. You may not have that capability. There's a wide variety of entrees that come in all different sorts of flavors from lots of different manufacturers. You could have a different flavor every single day if you look through and found ones that are appealing to you. I even found tortillas with an 8-month shelf life. Pickles, olives, those kind of things. They aren't necessarily adding nutrition to your diet, but they're adding you flavor, they're filling you up, and they may be comfort foods that you enjoy having. Be sure that you store can openers, paper plates, napkins, cups, plastic utensils, and garbage bags. Go to the store, walk up and down the aisles, look over the things that have a shelf life of at least 6 months that you could just tear open and eat. Don't go down the chip aisle. You want foods that are nutritious, not chips and cookies. Look for open and eat entrees, nuts, dried fruits, power bars, crackers, peanut butter, honey, jelly, the kind of foods that you could easily open, eat, and be satisfied and know that you can go on and make it through another day. Have at least a week's worth of these kind of foods, if not 2 weeks, and rotate them through just like you do your other foods. One idea is to stockpile them into a cooler, a plastic bin, or a bucket. Then if you had to evacuate, you could grab your cooler, bucket, or plastic bin and take your open and eat foods with you. Make sure in your container you included a can opener, paper plates, napkins, and some plastic utensils. They're going to make your mealtime far more enjoyable if you have the utensils that you need. Food storage doesn't have to be scary. Neither does an emergency situation. If we know that we're collecting the things that we need, then we're able to face whatever comes our way, knowing that we'll be all right. because we've prepared, we've thought about it, and we're going to be able to remain calm and figure out what to do next. Learn more at alaskagranny.com. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.